Well, good evening, everybody. We've got day 16, I think. Today is the 16th. Bären Weisse from the Brewer's Advent Calendar. That was available at Costco, though the last time I was there, I don't think I saw it, but I wasn't looking for it. So it's probably not available anymore, but maybe they'll have it next year. They have had it for a couple of years in a row. This was the first time that I got a hold of one before it sold out. So they've been all imported German beers. Pretty good for the most part. A couple of them have been really good. I don't know what this is about, but we'll find out in just a minute. Yeah. Looks like a Weizen beer, wheat beer. Nice and cloudy. Usually pretty good style, tasty style of beer. Prost. Yeah, it's good. Pretty, I would say pretty standard, but tasty. There's a lot of fruit notes in there. Got banana, a little bit of citrus in there. But you can definitely taste that wheat beer flavor. This would be a good beer to have during summer. It's not really a winter beer, but this is a good one. It's a good one. All right, let's look at the cheese. I've also got a cheese advent calendar, as most of you probably are already aware. Day 16 cheese. This is the Ilchester British Cheeses calendar. Only has 5 different cheeses in it, and we've gone through all 5 already. Ooh, Jarlsberg, very good. And they've all been excellent cheeses, except for the cranberry one. I was not too impressed with. And they all come with these old jokes. All right, sent in by Tanvi Shah. How do you get a mouse to smile? Say cheese. Okay. Jarlsberg cheese paired with a Weizen beer, Bären Weisse beer, a wheat bear beer. Now this cheese has been a different one. I mean, I'm not saying different from when the last time I ate it, but it's a different flavor. The other ones were all kind of cheddary. You know, there's cheddar, there's red Leicester, which was also very cheddary tasting, and there's one they called Applewood. It was like a smoked Gouda, not far off from like a smoked cheddar. The cranberry, the Wensley cranberry one was not as good as the other ones. The cheese itself was very crumbly. The cranberry flavor wasn't very strong. It kind of had a very mild tartness to it. I was not impressed with it. All the other ones have been great. This one's good too, but this one as I'm saying, it's a different flavor profile. It's got some sour. It's not as firm as the cheddars, and it's got kind of a sour note to it, which is it's good, but it's different, and it's stinkier than cheddar is. You know, it's got a little bit of that stinky foot cheese smell to it, which is fine. I mean, if you're a fan of cheeses, you're not unaccustomed to that. You might be looking at my little setup here and saying, why is there a glass of wine in the background? Well, this is the last of that red wine I had opened up the other night. I'm just trying to get rid of it. So, pretty good pairing. Today I had some charcuterie meat and cheese stuff for dinner tonight, so I decided to finish off this red wine with it. And that's some of my favorite food, is just meat and cheese. I could live off of that. Even going, you know, as far as saltines and a can of, you know, easy cheese. I could do that. I know that's the cheap stuff, but I don't care. I love meats and cheeses. And survivalist shows. So I've been watching Alone, which is a really great example of a survivalist show. I was always a big fan of Survivor Man, and this one, if you like Survivor Man, you'd like Alone. You know, because they don't just demonstrate survivalist techniques; they're actually out by themselves. But it is a competition; it's last man standing kind of thing. Except for this season, their rules are a little different. They have to survive past 100 days, I guess, in order to qualify. I'm not sure what the details are at the end. Now, if they all pass 100 days, how do they figure out who wins? But I know, at least have to go 100 days. Otherwise, I don't think anybody gets the prize money, which is like a whole $1 million goes to the winner. But they're all professional, or at the very least, very experienced survivalists. And in some cases, these are people that just live that lifestyle. It's not like a hobby or a study for them. It's actually the way they live. And I got to say, I'm very impressed with all of these people's skills, and the shelters they build are, I think, really elaborate. And this is the 7th season going into it. It's already aired this year. I missed I forgot that it was on and didn't watch it. So I'm trying to make up for that now. But yeah, I really love that show. Anyway, I will meet you guys back up when we have the day 17 beer, whatever that happens to be. Have a good one.